Today we're going to look at a Schwinn Fairlady 1965 Fairlady bicycle. This bike was produced in September of 1965. Actually, when you plug in the serial number, it comes out to be September 24th, 1965, which is tomorrow, Monday, which would be the 53rd anniversary of when this frame was produced. Now this bike is not all original. This is going to be a combination of the different styles and features that were used on the Schwinn Fairlady, which was produced from 1964 to about 1984-85. So what we have is we took some features from different Fairladies over the years and combined them for on one bike. And we can go over all those features. So this would be a complete custom bike. This is a repaint, parts re-chromed, hardware polished, and we'll just start here from the beginning. We'll work our way back. We'll talk about all that. So in 1964, the first year of the bike, it came out with the painted wheels, pinstripes on the wheels, pinstripes on the fenders, painted fenders. In 1965, they went to chrome wheels and chrome fenders. So this is a 65, but we took the fenders were taken, and the wheels were taken, the chrome was stripped off, and it was painted and pinstriped to match the style of the 1964. Now the color combination here, so your original bike in 1964 had you had color choices of white and rose, violet, or blue. So this bike is a combination of the white and rose with violet pinstriping on the fenders and the wheels, and we have violet darts right here, and then the sharp tip, nice sharp tip chain guard was done in the rose with the white decals, and then you have the rose colored water transfer decals on the frame, all on the Schwinn matched white paint. The paint looks great. It's a flawless paint job on this. Now we have a lot of new old stock parts on this bike. So these grips, these are the white chubby grips on here, which these are new old stock grips. And then this has got the really nice Japan, I don't know if you can see it, but the Japan script streamers here on this bike. Those are the really hard to find original ones here. The basket was restored. We did a restoration on the basket here. This is new flowers, new straps. The basket was repainted white. Now the basket's going to be shipped separate on this eBay listing. So a little more on the shipping on this one, but it's going to do some protection on the basket to keep it from any chances of it being damaged when shipped. Now this nice seat. So this seat wasn't used until like 1970. They started going with this floral print seat, which this is one of the nice ones you're going to find. There's no tears or rips in the vinyl. The vinyl's still soft, flexible. So we put a really nice floral seat, which the flowers go well, nice flow with the flowers on the basket, and then the rose and the violet colors on the bike. Now the handlebars, we'll talk about the handlebars real quick. So these are the same handlebars that are used on the boys' bike on the early models, 63, 64, and 65. Same wide Schwinn handlebars here. These handlebars have been re-chromed. That's new chrome on these handlebars. This is the nice sissy bar on here with the axle mount that was used in 65 on the girls' bike. This one, we have some pictures of it. I don't think you can see it with the hardware on there. But look at the pictures on the eBay listing. It has a nice Schwinn script on the sissy bar. The fender braces were all re-chromed. So we got re-chrome on the handlebars, re-chrome on the sissy bar, re-chrome on the fender braces. Now this seat post, when we take it down, we'll take a look. It actually has a nice Schwinn script on it, which I don't see often. I've seen it a couple of times, but it's got Schwinn. It's scripted right there on the seat post clamp, on the seat post. And then it's also been re-chromed. The kickstand was re-chromed, and the early model Lucky 7 crank and sprocket are also re-chromed on this. Now as far as the hardware goes, so the Q-bolts, the seat post clamp, which has the AS, is the early seat post clamp style, has the AS on the bolt. Those were both repolished, polished till it looks as good as the chrome. All the hardware on the wheels and on the chain guard have been polished which all matches the new chrome on the bike. Now, as far as the front hub goes on this front wheel, that's the nice deluxe large front hub. It's got the nice script on the front hub, and then it's an S7, so that's an S7 wheel, which is correct for the girls' bike front and back. So the back wheel is also an S7, and this is a Bendix USA brake and back hub. New spokes, both wheels, both S7s, painted with the pinstriping to match the '64 style. Fenders painted, and this is painted pinstripes. This isn't stickers. So the fenders were painted the violet. It was taped off and then repainted the white. So this is painted on there. It's not a cheap sticker on there. Came out really nice, and the same way on the wheels. So it was spokes taken all the way off. The wheels painted violet, taped off, then repainted white. Came out really good. Flows good. You kind of think about it, so well, you got 3 different colors on there. The white and the rose always went together on the bikes, but then when they added the violet in, but it actually goes well together with the flower seat, the flowers, and the pink on the streamers there. We got a new old stock chain on there. Got the Union chain on there. So the bike's in really good shape. We're going to look at this back wheel real quick. I'm going to take it for a spin. I'm going to break it. It's got 6 pi back reflector on there, and you got another really nice reflector back here on this back fender, which all the chrome was redone on that one also. Just looks perfect on that bike for a girl's bike. To be everything to look new and bright and shiny on a girl's bike, I think looks better than when you do it on a boy's bike. So let's just look at that back wheel real quick. So like I said, it's the S7 back wheel, which was used on the junior and the girls' bike. You hit the brakes here. Alright, let's spin it again. So the back wheel is in good shape. We'll let that spin out, and then so it's got a nice head badge on there, which is hard to see. I have 2 pictures on the eBay listing, one with the basket, one without, so you can see the nice pink, the rose color head badge on there. Now the front wheel spins great. It does have a ding in it. It has a ding in the fender wall, which you can feel. You can kind of see from the side. You can see the wobble in it. But when you look at it straight on, you can see that the wheel is true as well as you can get it with the ding in the fender sidewall there. It's kind of a ding dent in it. But from the side, you can see it. Especially with it being painted in pinstripe, it shows up even more. But the bike rides good. It doesn't affect the ride. You can't feel it when you ride the bike. The wheels spin well. So mechanically, the bike is sound. Everything's working on it good. Of course, you can see cosmetically, the bike is really nice. Going to take it down. Going to take it for a spin. Looks like I'm going to be riding it. We couldn't find our guest rider. And we'll look at that script on the seat post clamp on the seat post, and we'll take a look at this back better when we get it down. Well, so we'll see you on the street. Thank you. All right, so we got the bike out on the street. We're going to take a closer look at it. First thing we're going to talk about is the tires. These are new old stock tires. Those are Schwinn, Westwind, made in the USA tires. So these are like brand new. There's no cracking or dry spots on them. The tires are in great condition. And then now that we got it down, you can see the nice deep Schwinn script there on the seat post, which I don't see often. So especially one that nice on a re-chromed seat post. And we'll spin it around to the back. You can see that 6 pi reflector. We used the hanger, and then you can see what a good job was done on these pinstripes on that bike with the re-chromed reflector on the back. So you got double reflectors on this. So I'm gonna take this one for a quick ride. Ride's really good. It's a nice little riding bike. It'd be perfect either somebody to ride it every day or just put it up on display. Either way you want to go with it, because it is ready to ride. Here we go. Yeah, ride's really good, really smooth. So I mean, it's got everything you want. It's got the new old stock streamers, restored basket, beautiful new paint job. Everything's been re-chromed or polished. Great condition original seat. Mechanics reworked. I mean, if you're looking for one of those nice shiny new bikes with a lot of vintage and character, you know, this might be the one you're looking for. So good luck on your bidding, and thanks for watching.